This is the journey to one Africa. Hey everybody, this is Mika and welcome back to SNOA. Let's get right into it. If you're new to this family, as usual guys, subscribe, like, follow us on social medias, but also you can support by clicking the links in the description. That is for the membership and Patreon, PayPal, super chat, super sticker, super thanks. All of those are different ways you can support our work. Anyways guys, so we have an update here on Somalia and Ethiopia. The news says Mohammed declines meeting with Abiy Ahmed. If you don't know who is Mohammed, Mohammed is the president of Somalia and Abiy Mohammed is the prime minister of Ethiopia. The latest development regarding President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed of Somalia declining a meeting with Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed occurred during the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation Summit in Beijing on September 7, 2024. This refusal marks President Mohammed's second instance of declining a meeting with Prime Minister Abiy, highlighting the ongoing diplomatic tension between Somalia and Ethiopia. The root of this tension stems from an agreement between Ethiopia and the breakaway region of Somaliland, where Ethiopia leased a 20-kilometer stretch of coastline from Somaliland in exchange for supporting its push for independence. Somalia views this deal as illegal, leading to significant diplomatic fallout, including Somalia expelling the Ethiopian ambassador and contemplating the removal of Ethiopian troops engaged in anti-terrorist operation within Somalia. Despite mediation effort by leaders from Djibouti, Mauritania, and former Nigerian President Obasanjo, the meeting in Beijing did not materialize, indicating a deepening rift over the Somaliland-Ethiopia agreement. This situation reflects broader geopolitical and sovereignty issue in the Horn of Africa, with implication for regional stability and international relations. Yeah. Yes. I need to go. Hey guys, so that is the update. You guys, you know what is happening, what has been happening actually in China, Beijing. I've released a video about my stand on this forum that we are having them every single year, and it's kind of like a trend. So if China will start, then the next country you'll see is France, or United States, Turkey these days, India. Everyone is someone Africa for these summits. I'll come back, talk a little bit about that and all the comments I've seen just to respond to that. But first and foremost, I would say this situation about Ethiopia and Somalia. According to this news, it seems like the Prime Minister of Ethiopia wanted to have a meeting with the President of Somalia because, as the title says, Mohammed declines meeting with Abiy Ahmed. So that means they were supposed to meet, or let's say Obasanjo wanted to meet both of them together to talk to them about the situation that is happening in the Horn of Africa, and the president of Somalia refused, or the Prime Minister of Ethiopia actually wanted to have a meeting and talk while in China, and the president of Somalia refused. So the question here is this: why did the president of Somalia refuse? So I will give my personal opinions, perhaps because of what he has been mentioned in the interviews all the time. They actually had a conversation once, and then the next day he found him, having this MOU with Somaliland, even without telling Somalia prior to them. So I think this could be one of the reasons that why he don't want to meet, because because from the very beginning this news, it was not brought to him, right, according to the Somali's president. But also another reason, it could be simply because he has already found the new partners. For instance, He has right now Egypt on his side. He has Turkey on his side. That's it. He kicked away the ambassador of Ethiopia to Somalia, and also asked the Ethiopian troops that have been there for many years to leave the country, and instead inviting Turkey and Egypt as well. So basically, it's kind of like saying, like, you know what, I don't want to meet you. I don't need you anymore. You know, I already have another relationship with other countries. No, I don't need you anymore. So I don't want to meet, right? It could be that, or it could be for whatever reason that, you know, I think there's no negotiation here. Since from the very beginning we did not talk, then I don't want to talk no more, right? And another question we could think of: why did the Prime Minister of Ethiopia want to meet with the President of Somalia? All right, this is not clear here on the news, right? It does not show that the Prime Minister of Ethiopia wanted to meet with the President of Somalia, but these are just my imagination, that perhaps he wanted to meet to clear things out. Perhaps he wanted to meet to have a conversation, you know, about the situation that is happening, or to know the intentions of what is going on behind the scene right now. You know, perhaps that's the reason. You know, perhaps it's just to, you know, to get along, to talk, and to see how are we gonna move forward, you know, from this situation. So it could be any reason, you know, why they want to meet and why they don't want to meet. It could be anything. But the bottom line is this, that the president of Somalia has declined. So what does this tell us? What does this show us? It tells us that the president of Somalia, clearly he don't want to settle things. You know, it tells me that this situation that is happening, it's obviously going to remain the same pretty much, because nothing can change unless, you know, two people talk. Right, they're not talking right now, so that means nothing will change. I'm wondering if the Prime Minister of Ethiopia tries to call the President of Somalia, and President of Somalia refused to pick up a phone call. Do you think that is the case? Because I shared this news before, and my opinion was, guys, let's not cut ourselves into politics, because these guys, they're close. These guys, they know each other. These guys, perhaps they talk with one another. But to leave tension going on out there, they might just decide not to show it on the camera or on the news, but then do it behind the scenes. So it could be really serious situation, or it could be just, you know, really nothing. There's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? But I always think conversation is the most important thing, especially when you have seniors like Obasanjo, the ex-president of Nigeria, be there, because this is not just a conversation between Ethiopia and Somalia, but there's someone, intermediator, who can stand there between to conduct these talks and to just hear everybody out. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Somalis, people, you know, Ethiopian people, please let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this news, and what is your you know, what is your take on what is happening between Somalia and Ethiopia? What is your take? You know, him refusing to meet Ethiopia in Beijing, what does it say to the rest of the world? How do we look, you know, and what's really happening, that we cannot really resolve our issues, you know, and all the stuff. So I'm really looking forward to learn, guys, from you. That's why I'm sharing this news, not because I know everything, no, but because by sharing these videos, I actually get to hear your opinions, and I get to hear your stand on this topic that we talk about. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section, and I really appreciate it.